If you ask me, the best part of playing a board game is the social aspect. There's nothing better than getting a group of friends around the table and having a blast. But sometimes there's not anybody around to play, and that's when having a video game can help out. So today, we're going to look at 3 classic games that made their way onto the Sega Genesis: Clue, Monopoly, and Risk. All right, we're almost ready to get going. I'm going to be playing this on a CRT TV. That's because those were the type of televisions that were popular when these games came out, and I think that's how they look best. The reason they look different than on a modern screen TV is a modern screen uses a digital pixel, whereas a CRT TV actually uses these little phosphorescent cells on the glass screen that, when hit by electrons, will glow a certain color and your eyes mix it. That's actually partially why, when you film them with a modern camera, you're going to see a band pass across the screen. That's the cathode ray, or the electron guns, firing at the screen. And they can only go so fast, which is also why the television makes a high-pitched whine. Now, my noise-canceling microphone should take care of most of that for you, but some younger viewers might actually notice a bit of background noise even after all of the processing. So for that, I'm sorry. But I'm doing it because the games look better on these TVs, and I thought it would be neat to tell you why. Now, we're going to start off with Clue, the classic detective game on the Sega Genesis. 1992. Waddington's Games on there. All right. Mr. Body was found in the study. Was Miss Scarlet the key? She was seen with the rope. Would she have used it? Okay. We're just gonna stick with amateur here. I'm just kind of having a look at the game. We'll set it to 4 players. I am going to be Colonel Mustard because I like the monocle. Let's see here. We'll do Miss Scarlet since she's already sus. Oh, no. Back up. Miss Scarlet, computer. There we go. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. I obviously got to put Professor Plum in there. He's got that purple jacket. And Miss Peacock, just because I like the name. All right. The board looks pretty. It does look pretty. I like the dice sound effect, but there's only 1 die. Here we go. 2. I only get to go so far. Yeah. Not a whole lot of progress happening early on. You know, what I'm noticing is I don't seem to have a log. Yeah, there's interrogation, accusation, and cards. I got to look at that on my next turn a little bit closer. Miss Scarlet, the candlestick in the study. Okay. Oh, wrench. I thought they chose candlestick. All right. The candlestick was in the study. What? So, but they accused her with the wrench, right? Candlestick was in the study. Okay, Miss Peacock, the knife, the kitchen. All right. The rope was in the kitchen. I don't understand these clues. So the rope was in the kitchen, the candlestick was in the study. Okay, it's my turn. Let's look at the cards. I have Mrs. White, wrench, lounge, kitchen, Study. So I'm so confused right now, and I don't have a log. Okay, hold on. We're going back to the cards here. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. So I've got a log sheet from my copy of Clue and this Napoleon Dynamite VHS to use as a nice writing surface here. We're going to, okay, Mrs. White. We've got Mrs. White here. And the wrench. The lounge. I had the kitchen and the study, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had the kitchen and the study. Yep. Okay. And then there was a clue. Pardon me. There was the candlestick was in the study and the rope was in the kitchen. So if I have the kitchen and the study already, does that mean the candlestick and the rope? We're going to go on. They didn't debunk the person who was accused. So I'm going to take those details as the candlestick and the rope are no longer suspicious weapons. All right. Okay. And let's get back to it. They see me rolling. Let's go to the lounge. Now, I want to see if the knife... Oh! VHS sliding out of the sleeve there. If the knife is suspicious. So we're going to do Miss Peacock with the knife. And I already know the lounge is safe. Let's see what it gives me. Oh. Colonel Mustard had the knife. See, I'm Colonel Mustard. So now I'm even more confused because I don't have that card. Okay. I'm assuming that I am going to take that also as Colonel Mustard is a clue. I'm going to take that as because they mentioned the Colonel Mustard and the knife. So we're going to see. I'm really confused by this presentation. I'm really confused. Colonel Mustard, the lounge, the knife. She's going for it. She's going for it, but I think I just saw Colonel Mustard and the knife both absolved. Oh. Mr. Green. Okay. So, Mr. Green was never mentioned. And Mr. Green's not a player. But I know the lounge is, or at least we're pretty, I've got the lounge, the kitchen, and the study as my 3 cards. So I'm going to guess Mr. Green is also safe. But they've said nothing. All right. This is so confusing. I feel really dumb. Do I look dumb? I'm on the internet. I'm going to look dumb. Okay. 6. Okay. Here we go. Miss Scarlett's on her way. I want to take the secret passage. To the conservatory. I haven't really messed with Professor Plum. And I'm going to guess that he did it with the pistol in the conservatory. Well, that looks like the billiard room. But my accusation was in the conservatory. Okay, well, I'm going to take it that Professor Plum and the billiard room. I'm just eliminating those two because they're giving me those answers. This doesn't even necessarily make sense when I'm getting these answers this way, but... Yeah, end turn. Not going to accuse anybody. The text can be a little tough to read from time to time on the screen. Here we go. Okay. Mr. Green, the lounge, and the lead pipe. The lead pipe was in the ballroom. Okay, we'll eliminate the ballroom and the lead pipe, and we'll see what that leaves us with. So far, I'm thinking the pistol is our weapon. It's either Miss Peacock or Miss Scarlet. I'm sorry, Mrs. Peacock or Miss Scarlet. And sus, I've got the hall, the dining room, the conservatory, and the library. Unless I'm misinterpreting any of the clues that I have. So, I don't like that I needed to get a pad from the real game of Clue. I don't like that. Miss Peacock, ballroom, lead pipe. Looks like Miss Scarlet. Miss Scarlet was in the ballroom. Okay. So that leads me to believe... And the ballroom we already know. So we've got the hall, the dining room, the conservatory, the library, and I believe it was Mrs. Peacock with the pistol at this point. Yeah, you know, there are some video games that require you to take notes in real life, and I'm not so sure I'm hot on that, because I feel like part of the video game, you know, like if you play Baldur's Gate 3, they don't make you keep your character sheet outside of the game. That would suck. Oh, how terrible would that have to be to stat track? I have no idea what I do. But like, for instance, there was a game I really enjoyed called The Blue Prince, and that one, if you don't take notes, you are really, you are in for it with that game. So, beautiful game though. Beautiful puzzle game, The Blue Prince. Colonel Mustard, knife. What do we got? Colonel Mustard had the knife. Well, we already have those ruled out, but it didn't answer which room. But we've already had ballroom accusations. That sounds right. We've already had ballroom accusations around here. I won't stand for any more. All right, here we go. Miss Scarlet going back to the conservatory. I feel like they're really sus of the conservatory. Mrs. White. With the wrench. You're wrong. You're wrong. It is wrong. You're wrong. Oh, the conservatory is being shown, though. No weapon was in the conservatory. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and say that eliminates the conservatory, because if we're going off the theme that whatever they mention is absolved. Ooh. Okay. So, hall, dining room, or library? So close. So close. If I could have a log in the game, I would be cool with that. If I could mark stuff off in the game, or at least review the clues, I would be cool with that. No weapon was in the lounge, and I believe the lounge was already cleared, so I've got that on my notes. Just reviewing on my Napoleon Dynamite VHS writing surface. Oh yeah. Here we go, Miss Peacock Knife Lounge. I think they're figuring it out. I think they're figuring out that I was Miss Peacock. The NPCs. The knife was in the dining room. Okay, so disengage the dining room. So now it's between the library and the hall for what's most suspicious for me. That's how we roll. We roll like this. I was one away from getting to the dining room and it gets debunked right when I'm there. Oh. The dishes were set in the tidy rows across the dining room table. We have an accusation. Colonel Mustard carefully cleaned his monocle. He suddenly grabbed the knife. They think it's me. They think it's me. That's an interesting possible scenario. They were wrong. They were wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. They really He found the situation quite intolerable, so he... And... This must be a mistake. Somebody call the embassy. I seem to be in a bit of a spot. Surely you could not have expected anyone lesser to have come to the conclusion. Oh, it was me? But... No way! So I did it in the dining room with the knife? Okay, so I had eliminated the dining room based on those clues. I don't know if I can get a good... If you can see that there. That's what I had, so I was pretty convinced that it was either going to be the library or the hall, and that it was going to be Mrs. Peacock with the pistol. Which, that's... Okay. Honestly, I don't like the fact that I didn't have a log, and I felt like the clues when you made an accusation or whatever, what is it, when you did an interrogation. The clues from an interrogation were really ambiguous. I did not like that, and that was on the easiest setting too. That I didn't like having to borrow. That was now interesting thing. This is from the Winning Moves classic clue. This is the one where they used card art and surprisingly weapon art, but not board art from the original 1949-50 clue. And what I find fascinating was, we're gonna have to look at this again, but I got a hold of an original clue and found out that it actually says revolver, whereas the Winning Moves one says pistol. But the game piece included in both the in both the original and the Winning Moves is a 1911 Colt 45. Now, it's a slightly different automatic pistol in the UK release from Waddington's, but the clue sheet on the original says revolver, whereas this one says pistol. I always thought it was funny because it didn't give you a game piece of a revolver, it just said revolver, but it was actually an automatic pistol. So funny stuff. We'll get into that comparison because I was surprised at how good of a job Winning Moves did at duplicating some things from the original and how poorly they did at duplicating the board. I didn't like the board art very much. But clue on the Sega Genesis. Didn't like it. Didn't like it too much. It was a fun little nostalgia blast, but I am ready to change up. So let's switch over to Monopoly. All right. I love that title card. That looks nice. They better not make me have to keep track of my own cash with Monopoly cash in real world, or I'll be upset. I mean, I have it. I can do it. 4 players. Player 1 is human. That was the wheelbarrow? They're gold. That's nice. The battleship, the hat hops around on a bunny. The doggy, iron, boot, thimble. Thimble did. I have no idea what's tossing the thimble around, but obviously we're taking the car. Oh, I get to pick them. Gary Kant. What a charming man that Gary Kant. Yes. Yes. Oh, I would be remiss. Amanda looks surprised. Elizabeth looks a bit mysterious. Jeeves looks shifty. Betty Sue kind of reminds me of that Ugly Betty character. So yeah, we'll do that. And Paulie seems like a mobster. Billy Bob. You gotta. Who won the Pasco? Billy Bob? Okay, Billy Bob gets to go first. He got dubs, dude. Billy Bob rolling. Starting out with Vermont. Gets the big 8. St. James Place. My turn. It's the same dice rolling animation as what they had in Clue. That's really fun. I mean, they were both 1992. So. Chance, go back 3 spaces. I wonder if I'll get the opportunity. Income tax! Oh, I paid $150. Okay. Gary Kant. Come on, Gary. It's got the wheelbarrow. Moving his cash around. Oriental Avenue. Not on the modern board. Replaced with Rhode Island. Interestingly enough. So no longer Oriental Avenue, Rhode Island Avenue. I think there's a color change too. I think the darker purple one's now brown. I can't remember which properties those are, but on the lower right hand next to Go, I got to double check, but I think there was a color change. Whom am I talking to? Whoa. How did I? Okay, there we go. I got turned around with the controls and I ended up in a menu. Ooh, be careful with the Monopoly menu here. Now we're going to roll. 8. Electric company. It's like worthless though. They're going for it. Gary. So one thing I'm learning is sometimes you force a property to auction to buy it for less than the list price, but in this instance, these NPCs are aggressive. They're very aggressive. Sorry, it is kind of funny to me that the hand that's rolling the dice, it's kind of got the middle finger a little bit pronounced when it's shaking the dice. It just looks bad. Your building loan matures. Collect $150. Good for him. Very good. Very good. Who was that got that? It's all happening very fast. There we go. It's my turn again. I'm trying to pay attention to what everybody's doing, but it really goes through the motions quite quickly. I got an 11. There we are. Oh, yeah. Yep, we just buy Indiana Avenue. There's Gary can't get out of jail free. Betty Sue. Okay. That's right, the ugly Betty gal. That was a Spanish language show first, wasn't it? I think it was. I want to say that was like a Spanish language show that then got kind of adapted for American audiences. I got dubs, and I ended up on a railroad. They're not really worth it, but it's going to be worth trading or mortgaging at some point. So I'm just going to go with it. Don't send me to jail. 8. What do we got on the big 8? Community chest. I have all the luck this game. $7. Oh, this is all happening really fast. Betty Sue and Billy Bob are getting... Oh, there was some trade in there that just... Whew. You got to be lightning fast. I do like the little animated sprites for your player pieces. However, it is kind of tough to tell what they are. Everything happens so fast, it's really tough to track the game. Here we go. The game giveth, and... All right. Go to jail. Gary went to jail. Naughty Gary. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. Payday. Billy Bob got paid. Oh no, Billy Bob was the hat. Okay, so must have been Betty. Betty got paid. Reading Railroad. My paltry $755. There we go. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh, goes down smooth every time. Oh. All right. This is okay. You know what's funny is I don't even know these people, and it's destroying my friendship with them. So it's capturing Monopoly really well. I still like Gary though. Gary Kant is my homeboy. I don't really think Billy Bob set out to hurt me. Betty is just chewing up rent. I go to Vermont just to have to pay Billy Bob. That tracks. What is he wanting? He wants to know if I'm going to... No. I'm not trading. Not trading that. Can't remember. That was Indiana, I think I had, or Kentucky. He was on Kentucky. I think I have Indiana. I'd have to look, but... Praise to he, Billy Bob. There we go. Indiana. $11. Betty. Let's see here. Gary's rolling 9s. I don't see this being much. I mean, it's nice to be able to solo play Monopoly, but everything moves at such a clip. You really got to be very engaged. But I am trailing, man. Billy Bob's tearing it up. Okay, here we go. Snake Eyes. And I'm going to land right on Kentucky, which Gary was trying to get me to trade for. Or rather, he's trying to complete that Monopoly. Let's see where we go. Yeah, I'm just going to take it as bargaining chip if nothing else. What do we got? Okay, nothing got traded. Jeez, that happens so fast. You really got to watch them. You really got to watch these guys. They're slippery. They're slippery. Boardwalk. This is a stupid amount, but I'm just driving it up at this point. Okay, that's it. I don't have the money to spend that much. I won't safely make it across the board. I just don't want anybody to get Boardwalk cheap, because these NPCs, I know how this is going to roll. They're NPCs. They are teaming against me. It doesn't matter if they act against each other from time to time. They are most definitely there for my challenge, and it's going to come and bite me. It's not going to take much for them to get a Park Place Boardwalk going. It'll be the end of Old Crappy Couch as you know him. Hotlanta! Billy Bob's got the deep pockets, though. He's got the deep pockets. He's got it. No, I can't give it to him. I got to hold out till he's willing to pay me more. Way more. If he gets that developed, I'm so screwed. I'm really over a barrel anyway. There's no way I'm going to get all the railroads, and they, statistically speaking, aren't really worth it. Gary? What do you have, Gary? Gary, do you have it yet? There you go, just trying to get a monopoly off me. You know, that's, I'm going to have to say, no, Gary, there's nothing good that you've got worth me giving up the whole game. I'm just going to obstruct you. That's all I can do. Jerk. St. Charles Place. Yes. Dubs. Betty's got dubs. Betty's got dubs. Rolling on dubs. Pasco. You know, I would love to Pasco and get to keep my money and not pay it all in luxury tax or income tax. That'd be cool. At least I'm not the only. Billy Bob took a little bit of a financial hit this time around. He's going to make it up from rent. This is going to be tough. I wish I had like a screen where I could really see like everybody stack up. Yeah, I got my Pasco. Is Baltic owned? Yep. Billy Bob. I'm going to lose to Billy Bob. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. It's going... Okay. Who's trading? Water? Billy Bob and Gary Can't. We just... That happened so fast. I had a real hard time. I saw the water company changed hands. It's way over. I just haven't had an opportunity to try to buy anything Billy Bob's. Billy Bob! Billy Bob, I hope you have a very successful film career and then end up doing commercials for some cellular phone company. Advance token of the nearest railroad. Oh. Penn Railroad? Where's the Tenor Railroad? Because of the... Okay. 9. Gary. Come on. Nearest railroad. It passed. There's a little bit of justice. It's very small, but there's just a little bit. Trade. Gary and... What did they just... Oh man, that happened so fast. They're working like in the shadows. I mean, it's right out in public, but... You see, the shadow monopoly government, they don't want you to know their secret dealings. They don't let you see the deal. They just do it really fast so that you can't even see anything. It all comes across on cathode rays, and it gets into your brain. What is he... What do you have? You've got nothing. I want St. Charles. I want St. Charles. What? I thought that was it. I thought that was... He doesn't want to accept. So, yeah, no deal with this. I love how it doesn't just say Gary doesn't accept, it just beeps at you. Oh. We have houses, and they're green. Oh man, do we have houses! And there we go. Billy Bob is going to be just tearing it up. Trying to make deals where we can't see them in the shadow governments, shadow markets. our corporate overlords trading properties. No, Billy, no, I can't. I gotta say, in the words of the great Pootie Tang, Neneno, my damie, Wadata. Make general repairs on your property. For each house, pay $25. I don't know that really did much. Dubs. Rolling on dubs. Fight it, Billy. Yes, he did. Dude, even Video Monopoly on the Sega is a long, slow, painful death. It's a sure lesson in the dangers of land ownership monopolies. Oh, we're mortgaging. Who ended up mortgaging? Was that Gary? Gary Cant did? Come on, Betty Sue. It's all starting to get kind of somber, but Billy Bob's down there. He's getting a lot of rent, but how is he so... Oh, okay. I'm so confused by the goings-on here on this board. Did he overextend himself? Or am I misreading the score? Fine. Fine. Go to jail, common criminal. Press any button. Yes, I don't know which one's the any button, probably the A. There were still, okay. I don't even know how much stuff is left unowned at this point. Come on, roll me out. No. This is gonna get ugly. Ooh, come on, Gary. $34. 34 bucks in a dream, big guy. And he gets across past go. Misery loves company. When you're doing bad at Monopoly, it also kind of, warms your heart to see some other people losing their money. Billy Bob, man, Baltic Avenue has got to be one of the most lucrative properties for Billy Bob. They see me rolling. Come on, Gary. $230 in a dream. Oh. That dream might be over. Oh, that's Gary's. Oh, for some reason I thought that was Billy Bob's this whole time. That dream's not over. Gary is the secret. I'm a fool. I'm a great fool. How did I miss that? everything happens so fast, it's really hard to keep track. So sometimes you think you know what somebody's got. 4. Okay, so I gotta pay in. Oh, this is just getting worse. Gary's got it too. If you can develop the properties on this side, if you got the orange properties, those light blue or those purple properties, even the red properties are pretty lucrative, but the purple and orange ones, you can really just annihilate in this game. You got to stay on the side of the board that's closer to jail, statistically. And realistically, you can do it with any land ownership monopoly. You have to do what Gary Kant is doing, develop up to 4 houses, but in most instances, you don't want to go over 4 houses. Financially speaking, you usually take a pretty healthy hold in the game by the time you're up to 4 houses. And you really want to concentrate on one major moneymaker like that. So, Gary. Oh, Gary is such a powerhouse too. That's the thing is, it's here. I was thinking that we were dealing with Billy Bob owning that stuff. So I was sitting there going, Billy Bob caught me by surprise. Then his score doesn't seem to be tracking. And I'm watching Gary, and it's because Gary went with hotels. See, here, Gary, risked it. That's the interesting thing is he had me because he was risking his investment, but man, is he coming back. I'm impressed. Oh, we got dubs. Rolling on dubs. Is that Betty? Betty's rolling on dubs. Right on Boardwalk. Now, I'm trying to remember, Betty owns Boardwalk? Oh. $98 in a dream, baby. It's all over for old crappy couch. I want to live vicariously through Gary. Gary's my spirit animal. I might lose, but if Gary wins, I win in my heart. Come on. One thing I do kind of like about some of these games when they're real chill and you're waiting for them to run all the other characters is you get a chance to set down the controller and start, I'm just pushing buttons. I'm just gonna sit here until it soaks up all my cash. Betty's mortgaging. It's looking bad for Betty. I don't think I'm going to make it another revolution around the board, to be completely honest. This is the dark part. I'm even running out of funny stuff to try to say. I've been just rotting in jail. Giving myself tattoos made with Bic pens. Selling confections made out of stuff I bought at the commissary. Oh, okay. You've won second prize in a beauty contest for like $10. At this stage in the game, $10 is like the droppiest of drops in the bucket. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, the bit. That's it. I gotta pay to get out.
Don't you be coming back here now.
Oh, no. There are no... Oh, no. Got back out of that. That was... I don't know why I did the general. Press A to raise money or press C to declare bankruptcy. Yes. There was nothing I could do. I could try to wheel and deal with them, but they weren't going to. The couch is bankrupt. Gary can't. Gary, okay. Wait, it still goes after I declare bankruptcy? It's still gonna settle the game up. Oh man. How many turns does this go? That's interesting. I wasn't expecting it. I thought once I lost, I lost. And it's just on autoplay right now, too. This is fascinating, but it's happening so fast I'm having a hard time telling what's going on. Looks like Betty Sue is mortgaging a bunch of her properties because she can't afford the rent. And she's running into the same loop I did, where I don't think she had... She did have enough to make it. Gary is just gonna annihilate these guys. Oh. This is getting bit like... I was the first to wave the white flag, but this, I mean, going to jail twice in a row like that really hamstrung me in the game. But this is, I'm actually feeling a little bit of pity for the computer right now. It's doing it to itself. Don't get me wrong. I mean, just... Come on, Betty Sue. Poor Betty got $35 in a dream. I think she's mortgaged like everything. $26 to Billy Bob. Billy Bob holding on with $139. Let's see it. Let's see it, Bill. Got 8. 8 is great. We're going to jail? Ah, Betty Sue is a hardened criminal. Oh, wait, no, that was Billy Bob. Okay. I keep getting them screwed. Everything happens so quickly when it's trying to work its way through here. There we go. There's still an unowned property. This late in the game. Oh, you know, I guess I don't think about it, but if I declare bankruptcy and everything, I guess my properties go back into the system. So, yeah, there are a bunch of unowned properties. It's the aftermath. It's weird that the game has you, like, I could quit, but, like, I'm enthralled by what I'm seeing, too, if that makes sense. This is both boring and interesting to watch the game play the last 3 remaining characters in Monopoly against each other. Like, I guess I probably could have survived trading my yellow property, but that would have given him 2 monopolies right out of the gate and me nothing. He had nothing that I wanted. Oh, get out of jail free card. I can think of some people who needed those. I understand now why the sprite for the hand shaking the dice has the middle finger extended just a little bit further. This is actually hanging on longer than I thought. There it is. Betty Sue went bankrupt. Here we go. It's Gary against Billy Bob, Clash of the Trash Titans. They're trading like they're buddies? So yeah, it was Billy Bob that had the other two yellow properties. So I probably could have traded him to stay alive, but I would have never survived that. Yeah, at this point in the game, I don't know why anybody would be trading anything. It's now one land ownership monopoly versus... No, it's two land ownership monopolies versus one with hotels. No. Oh, they just traded off another property. Dude, it goes through those so fast. Snake eyes.
Coming back here now.
Going right to property tax. Or electric company. Electric company. Okay. See, now that set of properties there, the orange properties, if you get a monopoly early on, you get that developed, that's insanely valuable, but they're at odds with each other right now. Statistically speaking, that's one of the more likely spots for people to hit. Yeah, they must have all the railroads split. I'm surprised that it's going on this long to resolve, but both these guys have pretty decent holdings. I got nothing here. This is... Watching a game of Monopoly autoplay after you get kicked out the very first time is defeating. That's it. Like, I probably should just quit. I was curious to see how this rolled on, but yeah, this really does drag like a regular game of Monopoly. I mean, I shouldn't be disappointed, but I do feel like I got pretty hard like I got trounced really hard. I got absolutely messed up by these guys. However, I do not think that I am sitting around for much more of this here. So we're gonna wait. I can pause, but it doesn't let you skip. I thought it was really funny, but no, nothing I do lets me get out of this game. Imagine having to shut down your Genesis because... This is so salty. I gotta actually restart the Sega in order to start another game because the NPCs are still resolving. There's nothing I can do. I didn't know that. Wow. All right. Let's move on to Risk and see if because this is already going on so far. We're going to Risk. All right. Here we go. 1994. So this one's a little bit later. The other two were 92. This one's 94. I'm going to go with arcade. Let's go 4 players. Play 2 computer. I am not looking to deal with Monopoly again. Let's at least make them beginner level. And we always go for Australia. Oh, looks like we're going to have a little bit of a fight there. Cut them off from resources. Doesn't let me fortify ahead of time. That's right. We have to get them all selected. Okay, there we go. You never let them walk all over Australia. You bottleneck them right there. That's just how it works. Okay, purple. Northwest Territory versus... Wait, what's this? What's that? Is that just how they show it being resolved? New armies for Couch. Excellent. We're taking Indonesia. Oh, it's a game! You actually have to aim and shoot at these guys. Oh, that sucks. Oh. No, yes, I think it... That little meter is your range, so you have to go up on the D-pad and then left and... I don't like that. For a dice-based strategy game, I don't like that. And yes, I am moving. I'm absolutely keeping them there. Okay, end turn. Yes. I have Australia. I've got a foothold in Australia. That's all I need. This is actually a much stronger position than I thought. I really don't like this cannon fire thing. That's a little... I'm glad I put it on easy. I'm watching them resolve some of these fights, and I'm sitting there going, man, if they were any better, that would be a real problem. Like, he's not even moving. Like, are they... Some of these guys just aren't even trying. Yeah, he's just... So... well, no, now he moved. That one's aiming. So does it really make a huge difference if I aim or not? Oh, man. Now we're just watching this resolve. I really liked Risk on the PlayStation 2, and this reminds me a lot of it, but I don't like that it's not a dice-based fight. It seems interesting, but not really doing it for me. Just the trajectories. Just watching them duke it out. Come on, when's my turn? This is kind of one of those where it's more entertaining to watch them resolve than watching the NPCs fight in Monopoly. I can't believe that after going bankrupt so early in the game, it made me sit for the resolution of the game. That like at first it was amusing, and I thought, well, this is going to wrap up quickly. But as soon as Betty went bankrupt, then it just became anarchy between Billy Bob and Gary. And I mean, I guess I didn't think about it, but my wealth and Betty's wealth getting back into circulation extended the game for those two. So it was already kind of close, but now they had new opportunities to invest and make money. So come on. Nobody's even attacking me yet, so I'm not resolving much. Oh, I guess China. Was that me? Is that... I guess I was talking so much I actually lost... This is kind of... It happened so quickly I didn't even know. Like, it didn't give me... A prompt would have been nice. Like, hey, by the way, defend yourself. At least in the other ones, if you're rolling, you hit the roll button. Here's our push in South America. Come on, green. Let's go, Irkutsk. They're not like really aimed. Like watching these resolutions is so. At some point, mine came across the screen, and I didn't even realize it was one of my battles. Which I kind of wish that they would have said like, "Hey, you're being attacked. Press the button when you're ready to initiate battle." That's kind of how it is on the other versions of Risk that I've played. A lot going on here. Oh, fidgety sitting around. Oh, here we go. I think I got one. Did I at least? That's tough. That's tough. I think I got him. It's tough to tell if I'm aimed at him or not. And they don't really, like, you can't, you see the tilt of the cannon, and you see that scale for, like, range, but that's about it. That scale doesn't really tell you a whole lot. got to be infuriating to be out of ammo and watch the enemy troops like run in front of you and then sit. This is so weird. Like, it's kind of exciting to watch the cannons, but they hardly aim. Yeah, there's like not a whole lot going on. Come on. I don't feel like I have the chance to win as an underdog if I'm outnumbered, though. That's the weird thing is like I don't know that I'm really doing that much damage operating the cannon. It seems to. Here we go. How did that not hit him? How did that not hit him? I saw the cannonball land right there. I feel like this is just to make me feel better. I think that the cannon fire is performative. I think it's just to make you feel like you have a fighting chance. Ah, Kamchatka. Let's go. Okay. But going after China again. How is that not a hit? There. That had to have been a hit. Yeah? Okay. It is... Oh. Those Mongolians. Ah, did I get him? I'm having such a hard time telling when I'm getting hits or misses, or even if what I'm doing is making a difference. Okay, and then I can fortify. There we go. I took 2 territories. I feel okay. Feeling pretty good. I have Australia on lockdown. These battles feel weird. I'm kind of getting a better feel for using the cannon, but I can't tell if it's making a real tangible difference to the game itself. That's a little tough for me. Oh, yeah, like that. Like it didn't tell me. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, did I get him? Did I force a stalemate? I wish it would just at least give me I gotta really pay attention, because at least like a stop screen, because it's so easy to zone out when you're watching them all resolve. All of South America is captured now. This is really interesting. Purple is a powerhouse. See, and sometimes they're not even moving or doing anything, so I'm like, maybe I didn't miss out too much by not noticing when I was being attacked. Stay away from me. Leave Mongolia alone. Independent Mongolia. Stay away. Ah. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. Okay. See, fighting a land war in Asia. It ain't good. See, in there I felt like I did hardly anything, and yet I won out. I want your transistors, Japan. Yeah. Few cards. What do I got for cards? I have to... Okay, so not much. Yeah, end turn. We're going to leave what we have fortified. The Scandinavians and the Americans are going at it. You can definitely see the borders getting carved out. Like, I think it's a neat presentation. I'm just used to having dice, and the mini game is kind of clunky, so it's hard to tell if you're actually helping your rolls or not. Plus, watching the NPCs just kind of like not aim or react, you're sort of sitting there going, am I just being dumb? Just trying to play it? There's a lot that I like about this tracking. Come on. Oh, I couldn't get the range that I wanted. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was frustrating. There's sometimes where you're just trying to adjust it and it doesn't feel like very... I'm not even sure if I'm making a difference, and I'm annoyed at how it's working. Weird that the topography doesn't change no matter what side you're on. Oh no, it does. It does. Okay. It's like, wait a minute, it always looks the same. No, it just doesn't change on the battlefield. But yeah, it is one side versus the other with mirroring topography. That's interesting. No matter who loses, I win in this fight, so yay! Number of cards, 3. Ah. See if I can turn anything in. Nope. I'm not sure fighting my way out is the best idea at the moment. I'm gonna harass your coots here just to harass them, but I'm interested in watching these guys split each other up a little bit. Sometimes you gotta let them... it is interesting watching these fights a little bit closer, and just, like, you don't see anybody running around in the foreground or any explosions in the foreground. They're trying to show you a mirrored view. It's such a very strange concept of a battlefield. And it's weird because I'm more active when I'm trying to aim, but I do a terrible job aiming. They're not active at all, but they occasionally get their hits. Again, not really aiming. Kind of weird. I'm at that point where I don't want to spread myself out too thin, but the way that I've got my troops situated, I'm more put together for a good defense than I am for any kind of offense right now, and so it'll get interesting if they decide to come in at me. I'm going to slow that down just a bit. Campaign for North Africa. The quick version. I think I am going to end my turn there and not overextend myself because this looks like it's going to be a global mess. That was fast. Oh, we are trading in. Terrible defense, but it doesn't matter. It was only meant to slow them down. This is where the fun begins. That's about what I thought. See, again, that felt like hardly a fight. I don't know that I was doing anything. We're gonna hold here. Everybody's turning in cards. I knew it was gonna be a show. Just a slaughter. Just a slaughter. Oh, man. And again, they're not like really looking like they're aggressively aiming or trying to save themselves. So it's kind of hard to tell like if that really does help. It just aiming straight ahead. Come on, do something. Come on. Yellow, you can do better than that. Mount a defense, Yellow. Right next to this is so bad. Now, if I'm lucky, everybody will exhaust their super armies. Come on. Tell me I'm actually making a difference. That's right. Kamchatka. Didn't feel good, but it was a victory. There we go. Give me Siberia. Let's go Ural. Come on. Dude, if this was just dice-based, though, that's what I'm saying, is there's no reason why I can't land or aim anything here. Like, yes, that can happen in the core game. There. Again, I don't really feel like this is natural. I don't feel like I'm actually doing anything. I think it's just having me go through motions. Like that. Like, seriously, because when they go out and stop, I'm noticing the cannonball land on either side. There's no real way to get them. Okay. Pardon me. Okay. So I got cards on my next one. Just like that, they stand there and they can't seem to hit them. It's tough to watch it even happen to the computer. That's the funny thing. Oh. This conflict is one that I'm really watching here. Yellow and purple just duking it out. I have the real opportunity to come in and eradicate purple. I don't know. Maybe it's making a difference. Are we witnessing the fall of Britain? We shall fight them. We shall never surrender. Huh? Oh. Atta boy. Atta boy. Dig in there, Limey. Look at him. He's going to make that push into Greenland. That was so stupid. You're stupid. You're so stupid. He doesn't want none of my smoke. That's what it is. He knows what's up. If he punches into Asia, he's in trouble. making a comeback, though, but he's going to overextend himself. This is a heck of a push, man. He's got the dream. He has got the dream, and he's keeping it alive. He's keeping the dream alive. Look at that. He is just get off my continent. He's got more sand than I was giving him credit for, so this is going to be a toughie. I don't understand why it's not letting me trade in cards, though. Do I have to place my armies first? If I move any... Yeah, okay, well, it's not letting me do that, so... Lame. Lame. I don't think I'm going to eradicate purple on this one. Hold on, will it let me... Now that I've placed... Doesn't matter what I push, it won't let me place... What? Okay. I really want to turn in cards. This is... So the PlayStation 2 version also has a deal where like it doesn't let you see the cards when you're trying to turn them in. That drives me nuts. Okay. They're not going to do this for me, are they? This is going to be one of those where I march in with a good army and it is just going to slaughter me the whole way down south. There we go, come on. Give me a fighting chance here. My boys have one mission. And there's disruption right here. Due to current events, I am not saying the name of that country when I say I'm running disruption from that continent. I've harassed enough. That was a good turn. I made a good push. I got a good... None of that's meant to be a foothold. I'm really annoyed that it's not letting me turn in cards, especially when I knew others were going to turn in cards like this and I needed to hurt them. He's got just a doomsday army coming through. Yes, going to Africa, going to South America, break up his continent, weaken them all, fracture the pillars of power. He's going for the whole enchilada. Bad move. Should have gone for South America, not Africa. Should just punched right across. I mean, who knows? He could end up taking me out, but this is... Yellow has entered a battle of attrition in a situation where the resources aren't there, so... Still coming out, though. I spoke too soon. Green trying to get their foothold back. Not where I thought they were going to go. Purple making a push. Not even trying to win back territory in the United States. Evenly matched. Here we go. And the enemy of your enemy takes a beating. You must trade in a set of cards. Thank you. I had been wanting to. And now I can. It was annoying to have to wait. There we go. Gee, that one just went super easy. Ah. There we go. Just capture some key territory right there. I'm gonna march south. We're gonna keep a healthy blockade, but I don't feel that we need a ton there. Ah! Oh, it's painful. Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! I love it when a plan comes together. There we go. Okay, we have South America fortified. Got Egypt. Okay. I'm happy with my troop positioning. Now we're going to see what happens. Ah! I can't hit him! I can't hit him! I can't hit him! No! I got one! Got two! Ah! Did I force a stalemate? Yeah. That's right. You back off. Okay, well, it's really just disruption. Purple. Again, they're going south, which is advantageous to me. I want them away from Alaska. Good, stalemate. There we go. Keep them tied up. All right. Madagascar is where it starts. There we go. Tell me it's making a difference. Tell me it's making a difference. Just let me believe. Let me keep hope alive. Yes. Yes. Come on. Yes. Yeah. That was exciting. I have no idea if I had any effect, but it was exciting. Okay, Congo. Excellent movie, by the way, featuring Bruce Campbell. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Green has been eliminated. You must trade in a set of cards. I've received 2 extra copies. I have to trade in. You guys feeling that? Are we feeling the love? Oh, did I click on the wrong one? Yeah. It flashes really quickly. There we go. Okay. Well, we have a lot of power concentrated in Greenland and Iceland, it looks like. Where are we going to make our push? I need to be ready to deal with them. Where else do we want to back up? When I say back up, I mean back that thing up? Okay, that was stupid. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yep. We're gonna make our push right here. And we are going to use that army to harass. Let's see if we can thin them out. This is going to be a tougher one. Stalemate, okay. But we thinned them out, which was the mission. Concentrate on the mission. There we go. They're going to force a stalemate here. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. All right. Dang! They're digging in. Come on. It won't even let me shoot straight at him. There we go. Whew. And just see if we can get a cheap one here. There it is. And I believe that's it. Don't want to overextend myself, but there we go. Let's back him into a corner proper. Okay, here we go. He's gonna push a bunch because I don't have a whole. I'm spread thin, but this isn't gonna go well for him. Come on, there we go. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oof. Okay. He's going after Ukraine. No, he can't have it. Come on. We got to draw the line. We got to stop him. Let me do anything. Oh, that's infuriating. He's right in front of me, and the cannon fire doesn't do a thing. Must trade in a set of cards. Excellent. You don't have to twist my arm. We're ready to do this. Come on, there we go. Got Ukraine back. That's mine. Scandinavia. We gotta fight for our right, for Lutefisk. Actually, it should be for Lefse, because I like Lefse way better than Lutefisk. Iceland. Bjork, we have come. Oh, did you see again? I don't think I'm actually doing anything because I'll have the cannon aimed right at him and it'll just bounce. Let's go, Greenland. Starring Gerard Butler. There we go. This is it. Now, this is a long, drawn-out ending that I can get behind. Unlike Monopoly, I'm actually having a nice winning streak here. Now, I'm on easy, so I can't pat myself on the back because I was trying to figure out how the game went. But this was it. This was... I had, for the most part, video game Risk makes a lot of this easier. General Couch has conquered the world in 11 turns. A General Couch. This was a lot of fun. Of the three of them, I would say that Risk was the most fun and made the most sense to make a video game adaptation of, because you're not managing all of the pieces. But I didn't like that there are no dice. I have the PS2 Risk that has dice, and this one just has that weird cannon fire thing. And I think it's actually still RNG. I think the cannon fire is just to make you feel like you're doing anything. I think if I just sat there and didn't fire, I could still win. I should have tried that while I was playing it. Maybe I'll do that next time. I'm not sure. But yeah, Clue was kind of cruddy because I needed to use an actual pad from Clue. Monopoly is already a pretty tough game, but then video game Monopoly, and then not being able to quit, having to just like completely power down the system to move on to the next game because they had to resolve the NPC. That's rough. That was a salt mine and a half. So I got to say, Risk on the Sega Genesis, if you're buying a board game, video game, of the three that were available on the Genesis that I'm aware of, Risk is the way to go. And even then, it's not perfect. But hey, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If you enjoy tuning into these videos, playing these awesome games with me, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.